Did last week sit with you a little longer than some losses? I know it seemed like a tough one.
Um, I mean, yeah, it did. It did. It's something that obviously still thinking about. But it's a new week. And we got to try to push that start over button again and go back out there and have another opportunity on Sunday.
Those are the kind of games that this team wants to get where it believes it should be. That it just has to win that game.
I mean, if you really look at it honestly, with the opportunities that we've had to win games, you don't want to look back in December and be like, God, if we could have got that one, So it is tough, but I think we scored 42 points, and that's something to be optimistic about. And we're facing a great defense team this game, so we'll see. We're gonna be challenged for sure.
In your view, how much of an issue was drop passes in that last game?
Huge, huge. I know it's for myself included. There's a lot of hidden yardage in there where, we catch the ball on some of those plays. We get first downs. I think one of them turned into an interception for a touchdown. So, just little things like that. You even take those 7 points off the board, we still win by 2-3 points. So,
In Jarvis yesterday, Baker said, I have to put the ball in better places. It seemed like every ball was in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
Is he just being the leader, the quarterback?
I think he holds himself to a higher standard, of course, and there's gonna be some throws that to us is perfect, and to him he could have put it out in front a little bit more, or whatever it was, But it's something for him that he's passionate about. He always critiquing himself, and that's what you want. So.
Antonio had some struggles early. You mentioned the pick six sort of slid and the drop on the 2-point conversion. When you're on the sideline with him, what's your message to him?
Just keep playing. I don't really say much to him because, I understand that the type of player he is and the capabilities that he has. So, I know that in some instances when you talk to a guy that, that is passionate or, whatever it is, that can kind of put him under the bus for the whole game, But, he had a great attitude. He came back there catching the dig in the fourth quarter to give us the opportunity to score and take the lead there in the fourth quarter. So that's good.
Hugh said maybe he'd be better off not playing as much as he has, just so stuff can sink in and maybe stand on the sideline and watch some stuff. Is it a lot to throw on the plate of a rookie, coming in and playing that many snaps, especially when he didn't play last year?
No, I wouldn't say that. Again, I think he's a baller. I think he can play this game at a high level. And we all go through that process of, not being unsure sometimes, not really understanding. But, it's our job to, pick up the slack. And when he have opportunities to make plays, we trust him that he's going to make them. So, there's no doubt in our mind that he can make plays and he's going to help this football team.
Jarvis, everybody's talked about how close this team is to maybe getting over the hump. What gives you the most confidence that you guys are right on the cusp of really breaking through?
Honestly, man, the points we're scoring, just the adversity that we've been faced with, being down obviously several weeks and having the opportunity to bounce back and either take the lead or put ourselves in position to win the game. So that's something definitely on a positive note to look at. And then from there is just cutting down mental errors and turnovers. We do that. With the defense that we have, when we are 14, teams should have opportunity to come back. So we'll see.
So I was going to say, since Baker's been in there, let's say 6 quarters, you pretty much averaged 20 points a half, 40 points a full game. Is that going to be the norm, you think, with this offense? I know it's a lot to ask, but you see Rams and Saints and Chiefs doing it.
I mean, but, we see all other teams, but we compete with ourselves, and honestly, the goal at the end of the day is have one more point than the other team we facing, So that comes with just doing our job, guys being in the right place, making plays, not dropping the ball, and obviously scoring points. We understand we're going to have to score points, and, hopefully we can have a performance like we did last week, putting 42 up on the board. It's tough.
I believe it was 10 years since this team scored 40 points.
I did not know that, but, I mean,
See
yeah.
what we've been through?
I see what you've been through.
What are some of the things that Todd Haley's been harping on with you guys? What's his message to you guys?
Just make the ordinary plays. Nobody out there trying to be a hero, catch the ball, make ordinary plays, trust each other. That's really been the biggest message. Cut down mental errors. You know, that was the biggest thing.
Do you have him figured out yet? Do you kind of know what his personality is, both as a man and as a play caller?
Yeah, for the most part, you know, but obviously, you know, new situations come up, new issues come up. So, you know, you kind of, as time goes on, you kind of begin to experience, you know, all of those emotions and feelings. But I mean, for the most part, you know, he's pretty much the same guy. You know, he wants every guy to be at their best and make plays. That's really it. That's all he asks.
Hey, Jarvis, was Baker what you thought he would be in his first start?
Against the Jets? Wait.
First start last week.
Against Oakland. I mean, yeah. I mean, he made a hell of a throws. You know, his first touchdown to Darren across the middle. You know, and besides that, just the way that he commanded the huddle. You know, and led us. You know, is something that I expected from him and his attitude and demeanor.
There's been some people over the last couple of days, Brett Favre being one of them, who's talked about they think this guy could be great. Do you buy into that? Do you believe that this kid is on course to be that kind of a player?
Absolutely.
When you say
when you see like a Pat Mahomes out there doing what he's doing, do you think to yourself, hey, you know, we might have our own Pat Mahomes right here?
I think, you know, I respect Pat. You know, I've seen what he's been doing. I knew him since he was in college, and you know, I'm proud of his success and and stuff. But you know, we got our Baker Mayfield. You know, we're not comparing him to anybody, and he's going to do the things that he do well. And I think we get an opportunity to play Kansas City this year, so we'll see.
when you talk about mental errors, what are the biggest things you refer to?
Biggest things probably I would have to say is in the run game. You know, where there's receivers getting to the secondary, or you know, getting up to the linebackers, whatever it is, just scheme wise. You know, it's on offense is tough because if one guy's wrong, then it can make affect the whole play. You know, so you know, just cutting those down to a minimum, under 10 or less is what Todd says, and if we do that, we have a great opportunity of winning.
Hey, Jarvis, what's your history playing against Ravens defensively?
I want to say I'm 1-2, 1-3. You know, they're a great defense. You know, in every facet. You know, their line, their linebackers, their secondary. All those guys have capability to make plays. They have a lot of veteran guys that have played together, have a lot of experience. So we're definitely going to have our hands full, you know, at every position, at every guy. We just got to find a way to win our matchups.
Jarvis, doubling up on the defensive prowess of the Ravens, their secondary, how cohesive is that? And a lot of it because they've got a veteran back there that's kind of quarterbacking.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, what Eric does back there, you know, for those guys. But you know, at the same time, the amount of pressure that the D-line applies, you know, and the linebackers, guys are being in the right spot, the disguise, you know, all that plays a factor. And I think that the corners and the nickel, they do a great job of understanding, you know, we're gonna get rushed on the quarterback and things like that. So I think the more that we can protect and hold up, and you know, I think we have more opportunities to make plays.
Jarvis, we saw you have some battles with Terrence Mitchell. Obviously, they're going to be out without him for a while. What did he bring to that secondary?
Man, competitive, so competitive, you know, in every way, you know. And I saw him today, and I talked to him today, and you know, I was bummed out about it. You know, I knew we had our little, you know, whatever. But at the same time, man, you know, he's a guy that has helped contribute to this team. You know, helped contribute to the Jets win. You know, catching a pick on the last play, and you know, even the play that he made against Jordy when he got hurt. You know, was a third down play. You know, and you know, one of those things that we expect out of him, and that he's showed. So you know, that's definitely a tough loss for our secondary and for our team.